Good evening, Drew.
Okay. Before I talk about why I am on the biggest sugar high that I've ever had in probably 6 months,
Okay.
couple
Mhm,
housekeeping items. Number
mhm,
1,
mhm.
buddy, I had so much fun
I did
with
too.
our 200th episode.
I did
That was
too.
such a good
It was
time.
good. I like that. Yeah, it was fun.
My stomach really had to recover the next day. That was
Oh,
some rich ass food, bud.
yeah, it was a lot because I had dinner before that.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was my second dinner,
yeah, we're
and I
adults.
got into it. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The other thing is, I didn't realize due to circumstances that I had completely whiffed on both sending you show notes and scheduling our
Oh,
follow up
that's all right.
podcast.
It's okay.
I,
I
I
for
really don't.
I didn't even remember until Tuesday because I usually I edit the podcast on Sunday and I post it Monday morning, and like it's Tuesday and I'm like did I forget to do something? I'm like, oh shit.
Well, I
So-
didn't even realize it
yeah,
because
yeah,
in the
yeah,
in the past, when I've forgotten, you usually give me a little bit of a grace period before you just go ahead and post.
yeah.
So I just assumed that what was happening, and it didn't dawn on me till like Wednesday. I was like, oh shit, I have to schedule a podcast, and I forgot to send him things for stuff he already posted.
It's all right. It's
Uh,
all good. It's all
yeah,
good.
but due to some family stuff, we didn't get to record
Yeah,
Thursday anyway, so it's all good.
it's all good.
I just ate so much Pez.
Pez,
Pez.
Pez.
Yep.
How did you're a grown man? How did Pez enter your life?
Well, I'll tell you, but first I want you to guess how Pez. When you think of Pez, what is the optimal Pez delivery?
Well, I mean, obviously you're thinking about a Pez dispenser, right?
I mean, that probably pops into your head,
Yeah, yeah.
sure.
So you have, some sort of, you know, character on top of a Pez dispenser,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you
A
get,
character head on a spring.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and then you get the pack of Pez that has like all the different Pez flavors, I guess. Uh, yeah. I mean, but I haven't encountered Pez as an adult in a very long time.
All right.
It's
Well, Pez falls into what I call the fun dip corollary, which is there's only really one way to eat fun dip, right?
oh, okay. Do you just pour the sugar into your
Yes.
face?
Yep. I
Like,
eat the stick and then I just eat the sugar.
like an animal.
It is so horribly inefficient to try to use that stick to eat fun dip.
But that's the fun. I like using the stick.
No, it just gets everywhere. And the stick is so good. Like I just break it in a couple pieces and suck on that boy for a while. Ooh, that's a really good show title, but that might get us banned.
Banned from what, Drew? Banned
I don't
from
know.
what?
I don't have a podcast. Something about sucking in boys in a title. I just don't think we can do that.
Oh.
Anyway, Pez for me falls into sort of the same thing where there is a much more efficient way to eat Pez, and that is just to buy the refills and eat that. No
Yeah,
dispenser enters the picture.
I get that. Yeah. Okay.
Now why is this? My wonderful wife went to Amish country last week. And the Amish, I don't know if you know this, just don't give a fuck about any of our rules.
Okay. Okay.
Anything that says not available for individual resale, I think that falls into one of theirs, like, that's not a law that I want to follow.
Got it. Yeah.
So she bought me this bag that was just absolutely crammed with individual packets of Pez.
Wow.
Like they had clearly bought a bunch of Pez, threw them in a plastic bag, threw a sticker on it, and said candy. And it was so many of those little sticks. It took me the better part of a week because I really had to limit myself to like 3 a day.
Okay.
And even then, that's way too much sugar. But it's so good. I love Pez. I love Pez. And I know it's not your favorite.
Pez are fine. Yeah.
But it was just so much Pez. Like it was easily like 2 pounds of Pez.
That's a lot of
It was
Pez.
so much. Like a little plastic baggie, a sticker, and then a twisty tie. And it was just like, here, buy this. And my wife knows I like Pez. I mean, she goes for the dispensers. I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
Because if I'm gonna crack open one of those little packs, they're just gonna go right onto my desk. Like they're not gonna go into a little dispenser. Oh, but I have such a sugar high right now. Woof.
Just lean into it. Lean into it.
Yeah, I mean, we're here, right? We're
That's
here and
good.
we're doing it.
We're doing it.
All right. Did you get any feedback on 200? I got a couple nice texts.
I got some nice comments. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Did people tolerate all our chewing?
Uh, they did. I think so. Yeah. 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 Oh,
Yeah.
it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. We've got to do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a couple people reached out to me and said, hey, 200 episodes, how the hell did you guys do it? And I think you said it best. I keep sending the invites.
Yeah, exactly.
and we somehow managed to get this done.
Exactly. Oh.
Okay. We have a few things on our list tonight. Why don't you kick us off?
Drew, I'm tired of spinning hard drives. I'm tired.
I mean,
of them.
who isn't?
I'm tired of them.
Where do you have this in your life?
Okay, so the only place where I have spinning hard drives in my life is my Synology, my NAS, my NAS, and the NAS sits in my office on the floor, and it's usually just not something I have to worry about. I have my Synology set up to do what is called data scrubbing, which is basically checking the RAID array to make sure all the bits are where they're supposed to be. And it started yesterday. I paused it like 30 minutes ago, and it finally stopped. Or you would be hearing the crunching of hard drives right now.
Okay.
It was doing this data scrubbing, and it's so loud, Drew. The disks are so loud, just constantly, just constantly. And then like it gets hot, and I had to turn the fans on high because it was getting too hot because the hard drives were doing too much hard drive math. I don't know. I wish.
Which Synology do you have?
That's a good question.
What's your model number?
That's my model number.
2 drives, 4 drives, 8 drives.
It's a 4 drive model.
Ooh.
4 drive. What do I have? I have the DS9 18 Plus.
DS9 18
Plus.
Holy cow, buddy! That's up there.
I mean, they don't sell that one anymore. I don't think.
Right. I was just on the Synology website. I think the nearest one they have is the 923. Now, Paul, I hear you. I hear everything that you're saying, but there is a reason that devices like Synology's rely on spinning disks, and that is longevity.
Yeah, I know.
And storage capacity, right?
I know. They last longer, and I can get cheap storage. Like I have 4 8 terabyte drives in there. Like
that's a lot.
It's a lot, but it's just I'm tired of hearing the click click clicks.
Well, I don't think it's supposed to click, click, click. It might that be indicative of a rapidly approaching.
It's not. The hard drive noise that
I do.
Yeah, that crunchy, like someone's like, I don't know, squeezing popcorn. I don't know what it's supposed to sound like.
Yeah,
but it's that. It's just that it's 4 disks doing probably one of the hardest things it can do, which is checking the entire all the bits on there to make sure all the bits are where they're supposed to be. Because I use a RAID array, so I have redundant storage, and it really wants to do this data scrubbing. So I let it do it every once in a while, and it started yesterday, and it's still going, and it's just so loud.
It's been going on that long?
Oh, it takes a long time. I mean, you have, like 12.
I don't think I have that option turned on.
Yeah.
Well, okay. But do you think it's your particular brand of hard drive? Like, are they actual RAID? Are they actual NFS like storage class drives?
I have an extra one here. Hold on. What do I have? Hold on. Where are you?
Put a link in the show.
Yeah. I have Western Digital Reds. So the NAS hard drive. It says NAS hard drive right on the thing.
I've been a big Seagate boy for mine.
I think I bought
these
because
mine's
they were
pretty
like
quiet.
$20.
Mine's pretty quiet.
Most of the time, mine's quiet. It's just this. I don't know. Or maybe my drives are getting close to failure. Who knows?
Well, it's funny, right? I am somewhat in the market for a new Synology. I only have a 2 Bay Boy.
Okay.
And we are approaching capacity.
Okay.
Because I use that for, movies and TV shows and, backups of the podcast and backups of stuff that I work on. like training that I've recorded. Like it's, I don't know. I think I have a total of like 4 terabytes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you need more
I need
terabytes.
more than that. I need more than that. Now, I don't know if yours supports this. Does your 4 bay drive have the M2 support?
It does. Yeah. Yeah. And
Now, have you explored that?
yeah, well, I when I bought it, I put a pair of like 256 SSDs in there for the cache, and yeah, it's great.
Well, I would assume that it would use that cache for all operations, yes, including data scrubbing, or does it just go straight to the disk
Well,
drive?
data scrubbing, it actually has to check actually go to the disk to make sure that you know the the because make sure like the disk is the data is spread across 3 of the drives, and then there's a hash on the fourth drive, so it has to compute all those hashes and compare over and over again. Oh wow, I just did a power on time for hold on, my hard drives have been on for
Wait, 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 wait. Don't tell me.
okay,
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
it's
Don't tell me.
it's an hours.
Well, the measurements in hours, but
Uh-huh.
we could do math,
Yeah,
right, to
yeah,
get
yep,
days.
yep.
Okay, hold on.
Okay,
Hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
let me
whoa,
do
whoa.
some math.
I love this game. I
Okay.
love this game. How long has Paul's Synology been on? Okay. Uh Go to Google, hours, 2 days. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess that your Synology has been on for 12,000 hours.
You're off. You're off.
By a factor of,
More than 100%.
oh, really?
41,397 hours.
Wait, 41,000. How many?
397. That's 1,729 days. Divided by
Which is
365.
several years.
4.7 years.
Yeah. See, I gave you the benefit of the doubt because I couldn't remember like when you moved and like
Oh,
had to
man.
leave your house and come back. I based mine off of 2 years.
Oof, oof, oof.
That
Oof.
is significant.
That's a lot. Yeah. That's
Now, how much use does your Synology actually get?
well,
Do you use it to watch a movie on Plex every day?
oh no, not every day. No.
See, I do.
No.
I every
No.
every day when I eat breakfast, I'll fire up like an episode of The Office or something.
Uh I mean, its number one use for me is time machine backups.
So
Right.
it probably sends some shit over there
Oh yeah.
multiple times a day.
Multiple times a day from multiple computers in the house, right? So
Oh,
yeah. Like every machine, every Mac in the house backs up to it uh at some point throughout the day. So
okay.
there's that. I do have Plex on it. I don't watch movies on it all the time. Uh, I mean, I, I primary I have stuff on Plex. Like, yes, I have my Buffys and my Angels on Plex.
Of
But you
course.
know what I like to do with my Plex? I like to when I find a live concert on YouTube that I download it and put it on my Synology and Plex. So if
All
I'm
right.
ever
Let's okay.
feeling the need, I can just watch that live concert again.
All
It's
right.
yeah.
So time out. Let's hit pause on the Synology discussion right now because
Okay.
you hit a topic on something that I read an article about the other day.
Okay.
When you say download,
hmm
are you using some application to actually physically download the YouTube video?
I used to use YouTube/DL from the command line, but I am a Mac user and not a and why would I do that? I have an application called Downy. Uh,
Downy.
Downy. Hold on,
Okay.
ignore. Hold on, let me see if I can find a link. I learned about it from Merlin Mann. That's what he uses. The YouTube video downloader for. Here we go. I'm gonna put a link in the show notes.
Previously, I looked into this, and I'll admit it has been a few years since I.
Mhm,
Oh, okay. IE. Wow,
mhm.
I spelled that wrong. I looked into this, and like there are Python libraries and commands
Oh
you
yeah.
can run to do this too. And I think that's how I did it when I tried it once. Now I'm a YouTube Premium subscriber,
Okay.
so I have the ability to download like on my phone or locally if I want. But I like this idea.
Mhm.
I like this idea. So
Yeah, it
did it
works.
cost you anything?
Oh, yeah, it is not I got it when it was on it's like $20 for a permanent license. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I got it on sale for like $5, which is why I like, "Shit, I'm gonna buy it." As long as you keep it up to date, it, works wonderfully. It always finds the most, high resolution stream. You can tell it like, I never wanna see it like, what is the WebM video format in my life? Please voice
Right,
convert
right,
those to
right.
MP4. And it just does that automatically. You can queue it up, you can point it at a playlist, and basically it just lives a little button in Safari. And if I have a YouTube video up, I just smack that sucker and it goes, "Yes, sir," and starts downloading it. It works really well.
So how does it handle advertisements?
Uh, uh, I'd never had a problem, but then again, I don't think I run a content blocker, so I don't see ads on YouTube anyway.
Well, I mean, I
But,
I run a
uh,
pie hole as well,
yeah,
but like occasionally I will have like an incognito window up where I'm not
yeah.
signed into Google. And I mean, I'm a premium boy,
I've never
so
had
I
I've
don't get the ads anyway, but in an
I've never
incognito
had an
window, I will
issue.
occasionally get an ad.
Let me just open an incognito window and pick on something that's not absolutely awful. Make sure I'm getting an ad. Nope, I didn't get an ad there. Oh wait, I still
You'll
have a blocker running. I'd have to stop that. I've never had an issue with it because I think it like I don't know I don't know. It just goes after the stream. I don't know how it works, but I've never had an issue with ads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just wondering, like, if let's say I wasn't like where I'm getting with this is, let's say I wasn't a premium subscriber,
Mhm.
and I used it to download. Would there just be like an ad in the, the
I don't.
middle of my download?
No. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Interesting.
Also, like, it works on more sites than just YouTube. So, like, if you're ever, like, on some weird, like, corporate training site or something and you really don't want that video, like, and you just
I
wanna like
really want to save this sexual
or
harassment training.
like, the UI is horrible and you're tired of watching in that fucking small little window with the goddamn fucking popovers. Like, I just wanna watch it, and so you can hit the button and download it and watch it outside of the web browser. I've have not had an issue with it not finding the download that I wanted to do. Uh,
Interesting.
yeah,
I may be purchasing this software.
it's good. I like it. It works. It works really well.
Cool.
Mhm.
I appreciate that. Okay, thank you for that. All right,
Yep.
getting back to the Synology discussion.
Mhm.
So anyway, I'm in the market for a new
I'm
Synology,
oh,
and I'm gonna go at least 4
I'm
bays.
always in the market for a new Synology. I feel like
Are you
every few
really?
dude, I don't know what it is about it, but like just looking at Synology's website makes me happy.
Okay, well let's okay, so this is gonna become the Synology episode here. So what are you looking at then?
Ah, I th- I would like more than 4 bays. I
Okay.
think. Now, the problem is I really don't have a good place to put it right now in my house. I need to run some like network cable so I can put it into the basement. But I always feel like I want more. Like I want more. I want
Well,
more.
yes, I need more than 2 bays.
I
I mean
agree with
that
that.
is a given,
Hmm.
right? But you'll have to remember that I am a rack mount boy now.
That is, oh yes.
Uh-huh. So I've been looking at the Rackstation RS822s.
Oh, I
Uh-huh.
see that there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at it's a 4 bay. They go the
It's a
other
4
way.
bay boy.
They go the other way. They're laying down instead of standing up.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think and like they're not outrageous. I think I paid like a couple $100 for my 2 bay boy.
Okay.
But like if I go to Bezos' place
Mhm.
and I look it up, the RS822 without any discs is $1,000. Now that's over. I don't need that. I don't technically need that. I could get away with the 422, which is the one that's a step down.
Okay.
I just think that it has less. I think it just has less horsepower. But I mean, I'm not really pushing it. The 422 is like $700, so it's $300 cheaper. And again, we're talking before we get to any any discs
Oh
in
yeah,
this thing.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I mean, storage is cheap, but it's still significant. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Oh,
Now, a lot of these too also give you the ability to have the 10 gig Ethernet upgrade as well,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
which I can take advantage of, by the way,
Oh,
because I've got the networking hardware.
good for you.
Uh
Meh.
huh. Yeah. Exactly. But
Oh,
this is what I'm thinking of doing.
okay.
So I don't know. Which one are you looking at?
Uh, I don't know. Like,
Well,
obviously,
you said you're on the website all the
I
time.
know. I mean, the DS 1522 plus. That's a five.
The
Uh,
DS,
mhm,
which one?
15,
1522.
plus. It's a
All
five
right.
bay. Uh,
Yep.
there's the 1621 plus, which is a six bay.
With 5 dry bays, 2 embedded SSD cache slots,
Mhm.
and the ability to add 10 more drives via an expansion
Now,
unit.
the one I have now does support the expansion unit already,
Okay.
which is this giant. I don't know if you have you seen this expansion unit. It is.
I have no idea.
Oh my goodness! It is. If I
What's
can find it.
what's the model number on that bad boy?
Uh, let's see.
Value
Oh, D
series.
D. Hold on, I'll put a link. Uh, it is the DX1222.
DX1222.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I even see that?
If you click on their little menu, it's under products, expansion, and accessories.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
DX
EX.
517.
One I was there's that one too.
Yeah, but
That one's
well,
only five. They have bigger ones. The 1222 is a 12 bay. Yeah, yeah.
so it's literally just a 12 bay boy.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you connect it
It
to the other one?
there's a special slot for it. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine it's just USB, but like, yeah, I don't know how it works.
Oh, there has to be a way. What's the connection? External ports, expansion port 1. Can I get some more pictures of this guy?
Oh yeah, expansion port.
There's got to be like something. I want to see what this port actually looks like. Like is it like something like you stack it on top of there, or like
I don't know. I wonder if there's a picture.
download data sheet. Data sheet. Oh, here's a picture of the back. Hold on.
Okay.
Number 10. Expansion port. Boy, that looks suspiciously like a printer USB port.
Oh, let's see. Where
I can't. The detail on it isn't great.
7 expansion ports. They sure do look like USB ports to me, don't they? Yeah,
They sure fucking do,
they
buddy.
sure do.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah, but they have. But here's like the thing. So I'm looking at the 1522 specs, right? I'm looking at the back of that. And it has expansion ports, 2 of them, but then it also has listed USB 3.2 Gen 1 port.
Uh-huh.
So like I wonder if it actually is not a USB port.
I mean,
Just,
it's
or it uses the connector, but it's not.
yeah, it
Ooh,
might be some like weird proprietary
okay,
thing.
looking closer.
Okay.
Looking closer, it's a little wider than a USB port.
Okay.
So it must be some sort of proprietary. I bet you that cable's real fucking expensive.
Well, that's okay. Well, since we're already here, right? So Synology, go to Bezos World. Synology expansion cable. Okay. Synology InfiniBand cable. I mean, is it? I mean, when I Google this, I get a whole bunch of Cat 6.
Interesting.
Applied mod. What was the model number? DX what?
1222.
So there is a. It's it looks like it says InfiniBand cable.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, it's a super shitty picture, and it's not for sale apparently. I don't know. Well, would you really consider that, or would you just get a whole new unit?
I think I would get a whole new unit only because like this one is obviously like going on 5 years old. And like
Sure.
just something with a little bit more horsepower would be nice. So, computers get better all the time, get faster,
Yeah, no, yeah, numbers go up.
numbers go up.
Okay.
And I'd want my numbers to go up. So yeah.
Yeah, I I don't know when mine's gonna happen. I mean, I'm okay for right now. I don't have any more plans to add more stuff, but I mean that could change. But I'm really hoping that I can pull that off maybe later this year. I think when I priced it out to get like the 4-bay rack mount was like $700, and then I was going to spend like another 400 on storage because I think each of those hard drives are roughly $100 that I want.
What size are you thinking?
That's a great question. I haven't actually looked in a while. So if I do DS 422, oh fuck.
What does
Uh,
Seagate call their NAS drive these days?
well, they fucking change these things so much. I think the Western Digital Reds,
Which is what I currently rocking.
yes, the Seagate 8
The
terabyte.
Iron Wolf. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's also the Iron Wolf Pros.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Yeah, they're like 179 each. Wow, those can't be the same price. They fucking are. The 8 terabyte and the 6 terabyte are the same fucking price. Yeah. The 4 terabyte ones are 124. So if I were to get, I could double my capacity and leave it in RAID 1 and do the 4 terabyte ones. But I mean, I'm going to be in for at least 120 bucks per hard drive.
Yeah.
Or if I just do, there's also HDD Pro, there's also Iron Wolf Pro NAS, which
Yeah.
are the same price. What are those ones going for? Yeah, 190. Yeah, man. I mean, what does Micro Center have them for? That's a good. I mean, I would probably just get the disk drives at Micro Center. I don't know
Yeah.
if products. Let me just look here. PC parts, network, internal, all hard drives, internal hard drives, network attached storage, 8 terabytes. I don't know. They're about the same price. The Iron Wolf Pros at Micro Center are 140. So they're
That's not
actually
bad.
a little cheaper than Amazon. I don't know. And then the 4 terabytes are going for, oops, fucking website. The 4 terabytes are $100 each.
Okay.
So again, I'm gonna be in at least for another $400 on storage, whatever I pay for the server. But actually having it in there and rack mounted, I mean, it's sitting on like a little shelf right now, and it's perfectly fine. But if I was gonna do it, I would do the rack mount thing.
Oh, they have the 16s for 250.
Where are you looking, Micro Center?
Yeah.
16?
For the Iron Wolf Pro. I just typed Iron Wolf Pro, and that's the first thing that came up was Seagate Iron Wolf Pro 16, 720 RPM, SATA 3, internal NAS, hard
Yeah,
drive.
the 14 terabytes are 230.
Yeah.
Man, that's a lot. That is a lot of storage.
It is, but I want my numbers to go up, Drew.
Okay.
I probably won't do anything until this thing dies. I'm going to be honest. Like,
I mean, mine's in good shape. It's just bitching about almost being out of space. I think performance degrades when it's low on storage too.
yeah, I mean, I'm a little over halfway full, and I wonder. Like, I also think maybe when this data scrub is done, I'll like power it down and open it up and like clean it out, and
Yeah,
maybe
get the
yeah,
yeah.
or maybe even like go to Micro Center and replace the fans because obviously the fans have been running for 5 years too.
That is a nice thing about the Synologies too. Is I mean they're relatively user serviceable.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
And like I had a QNAP and it was fine, but I think the Synologies are just better. I really like the UI. I like their iOS app too. It shows you the usage.
I don't use the iOS app. But
I don't use it all the time. I think I had a curiosity once and I was like, this is cool.
Ugh.
All right. What do you got for me next?
I'm still mad at Reddit, Drew. I'm still mad at Reddit.
Oh, me too.
I I haven't uninstalled Apollo yet. They're apparently like I've only got like a few hours left before he's going to yank his certificate or like his yank his API token. So I took Apollo off of my home screen to try to like cut back my Reddit usage. And then the other day I'm like, well, you know what? Like I haven't looked at the Reddit mobile app in a long time. Maybe I
Me
should just
neither.
maybe I should download it and give it another try. And holy fuck, Drew, is it bad?
Okay.
It's it is it is so thirsty. Like
Well,
there
thirsty how?
so okay, obviously there's ads. Okay?
Mhm. Yep.
Uh so, I subscribe to some subreddits and when I was in Apollo, the home view basically only showed me posts from my subscribed subreddits. Okay, that's what it did. That's what it did. Home in the Reddit app. Okay, I see one post from a subreddit I subscribe to. Great, an ad. I get that. A couple more posts from things I subscribe to. r/plumbing with a big join button right beside it, and a picture of the inside of a truck. From
Wow.
R Plumbing. I don't subscribe to R Plumbing. I don't care about R Plumbing, but it's just
They
like,
really
hey,
want you to
hey,
subscribe.
hey, you might like R Plumbing. Uh, uh yeah.
Wow.
And then down a recommendation for R Wow Hardcore, which is I think World of Warcraft hardcore.
You hope.
Right. I hope. Uh it's just and it's got this like communities tab and I don't know what the fuck it means. I don't know what it is. It's got a chat button. In the
Chat with
tab
who?
bar in the bottom there's a chat button. Chat. I didn't know Reddit had chat. All
I,
of my chats will show up here, it claims. Great.
There was an article. There was an article I saw today. I can't remember where I saw it. Hold on a second. It was on one of my gaming sites. Wasn't there? Was it on Polygon? Maybe it was on PC Gamer. There was something that's saying that like a couple of the there's
Oh, like Narwhal was gonna continue.
well
Was that
a couple gaming communities are saying they're going to be leaving Reddit because it's no
Oh, are
longer.
they going to like Lemmy or something?
I don't know where they're going.
Yeah.
Um, where did I see this? I literally just read this today. Reddit? No, I don't know. There was one gaming community that basically was like, yeah, we're and it wasn't like the whole community. It was like the community managers that like
Mm,
interact with Reddit on behalf of that game. So it was kind of a big deal
yeah.
where they're saying like, look, we're out of here. We don't think this is a good platform for us anymore.
Yeah.
So
There's,
when does it shut down officially?
so July 1st is when the changes go into effect.
And that is Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that would mean that tomorrow, because we're recording this
Yes.
on a Thursday, is the last day.
Yeah, and apparently he's gonna revoke his from what he said, though the guy who did Apollo like deleted his like he raged quit Reddit. Like he deleted his account and shit. Like he just was like, I'm out. Uh
Well, I
but
saw that there was another follow-up announcement in Apollo
yeah.
where he was basically trying to like fight back, but
Yeah.
it's a losing battle,
Yeah,
man.
he's done. So apparently sometime tomorrow he's going to like revoke his API, the developer, the app token that allows it to, talk to Reddit's API so he doesn't accidentally get charged. So like at some point Apollo's going to stop working tomorrow. Now I did see that like Narwhal is going to continue. Narwhal's another. It's apparently it's not as popular as Apollo. Let's be honest.
Sure.
But it's another iOS Reddit app, and apparently they are going to continue. And from what it sounded like, they struck a deal with Reddit, and they're going to stay open. And then by August, switch to like $7 a month subscription model. Which I think,
Okay.
I mean, I mean, if the app's real good, but I mean, I don't know.
Why did I just get a Bing search?
I should really just stop using Reddit is what I should do.
Honestly, buddy, I went on Reddit for the first time today in probably 2 weeks,
Mhm.
just because I wanted to see what people were bitching about in Destiny, because a lot of
Yeah.
people are happy with Destiny right now. Surprise.
Yeah, I mean,
I just don't go there anymore.
yeah,
I just don't.
I like to scroll I like the Apple some of the Apple subreddits. I like the Diablo 4 subreddits. I also like to hear people complain about the same 4 things in Diablo over and over again. Uh, yeah, I just it's and it mm, s- Reddit makes Google better.
Right. And Google acknowledged that, right?
Yeah, yeah. And it just sucks to like now have to like deal with like if I have a Google search and it comes with a Reddit page, it's gonna be, hey, instead of looking at this content, how about a big old pop over saying this is better in the app? Like, no, it's
Yeah.
not really. I've been
Yeah,
in the app.
there was a Gizmodo article, or Gizmodo article, sorry.
Gizmodo.
Yeah, Gizmodo,
I like it.
that said that and this is Google saying it, that the Reddit blackout made search worse. And you know what?
Yeah.
I directly was affected by that, because when we talk about the Steam Deck
Mhm,
stuff, like not
mhm.
being able to get to those search results like hampered me,
Yeah, yeah.
and that sucks.
Hmm. Google should buy
Yeah, I
Reddit is what they should do. But
fuck. Why? So they can kill something else? Do you see they're killing? Do you see they're killing Google domains?
I did see that. Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Oh,
I don't want to be. They were selling it to somebody.
Squarespace.
Yeah. I'm like permanently locked out of my Squarespace account. I don't know how to fix it.
Neat.
Yeah, that's going to be great when that happens. I need
Oh,
to get that fixed.
yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder what'll happen. I think the app will just die. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss the colorful little icons that he did. And
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have any do you plan to stick with Narwhal then?
I don't know. I've never tried Narwhal, so maybe I should download and give it a try.
Are you gonna have you tried Lemmy or any of the alternatives?
No, no. I
I
did.
haven't either.
I did find this like one page that listed like, hey, if you like this subreddit, there's this community on this random Lemmy server that matches up to it, and like they had like, and this one has 25 posts and 3 people in it. Like,
Ugh.
like I don't need that. Oh,
No, nobody needs that.
mm.
Nobody needs that.
Oh well, the I just searched for Narwhal in the iOS App Store, and that icon, ouch.
Doesn't belong on your phone. Hold on, I gotta check.
Oof.
So you went to the App
I
Store.
just searched for Narwhal. It's called Narwhal for Reddit.
Oh no. Oh no. What am I about to find? And that's like, ugh, Narwhal.
Yeah, Narwhal. Yeah, yeah,
Ugh,
yeah. You see that
man.
thing? You see that?
Somebody spent money to have that drawn.
Somebody took that and was like, ship it. Drag that sucker into Xcode. Let's go.
Well, I don't know. Like, it's got a lot of stars.
It does.
17 years old. This app's 17 years old,
Is it
or is
really?
that like is that the age rating?
That's the age rating. That's the age rating. Because
Really? I was
yeah,
gonna say Reddit hasn't been around for 17
yeah,
years.
it
I don't
says
think.
age 17 plus years old because Reddit has I don't know if you realize this, but Reddit has boobies on it. So
Well, well, as somebody who enjoys boobies, it's getting harder to find the boobies on Reddit, because Imager
yeah,
ruined everything. So all the
yep.
subreddits, they try to post pictures to Imager, and by the time I get there, Imager's scrubbed them.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, I don't know. The app itself, I don't love the font.
I don't either. It's kind of it's I don't know. I'll give it a try.
It offers in-app purchases.
And there's an ad at the bottom, which I imagine will go away when it's subscription based. Uh,
I wonder what the in-app purchases offer. I mean, like if it really does anything else other than just remove the ads.
looks like it just removes the ads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if I get a hankering for Reddit, I will give that a shot.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Bring us home with your bullshit, Drew.
Okay. We have talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
If you probably don't have Steam open right now, but if you were to go to my Steam profile,
Okay.
um, you would be able to see the games that I play.
Okay.
And let's see here. How do I do this? Games. Can I sort by time played? Yep, sort by playtime. Okay. So my number one played game on Steam is Destiny 2.
Okay.
And I am at 1,462 hours.
Okay.
Not much further down is Train Simulator.
Train Simulator. Yes, and we talked about your getting
we have talked about Train Sim before, custom controllers and whatnot. Now, I really haven't played a lot of Train Sim over the past few years.
I'm gonna put play in scare quotes there. Play.
No, you play. You play. You have to.
You make train go, then make train stop.
No. There's more to it than that. Okay.
Is there?
Yes.
Is there?
We'll talk about that. So here's the thing. Humble Bundle this week has a Train Sim World 3, which again, a little bit of history here. So Train Simulator was the original application. You would buy that game, and then much like my jet games that I play, you can buy additional routes or additional locomotives and play with those trains, right? So they basically forked Train Simulator. So there's Train Simulator Classic, which is what I used to play. Then they have Train Sim World, which lets you like exit the trains and like walk around outside. Like you can explore stations and
a whole new level of gameplay. Yeah.
Whole new level of immersion, right? And you can also like, I don't know, the graphics are much better. It's a much better graphical engine for sure. Well, anyway, this week Humble Bundle has the Train Sim World 3 Mega Haul, and for $14, you can get the game and 15 pieces of DLC, which is a steal. It's a steal. Like, how could you not? I saw this and I'm like, okay, well, where's my credit card? Like, I had to buy this because they give you so much content.
Okay.
So much content. For instance, you have access to the Long Island Railroad. Who hasn't dreamed about taking a train from New York City to Long Island?
Me.
I know I have. And I've done that in real life.
Okay.
Yep. You can. They also add some like rush hour type stuff to some German trains. There's British trains. There's all sorts of trains.
Okay.
Now let me address your very unfortunate short-sightedness about Train Simulator World.
Okay.
It's not just train stop and train go.
Okay. There's also train sit.
There's also train sit, but when you're doing freight operations, you have to be able to. There's train shunt.
What is a train shunt?
So train shunt is when the game tasks you with building your consist, and for the normies out there, consist means just like the rake of your train, or like the different cars in the order that they have to be in. Okay. So you have to like you start in the freight yard, and you got to get in your little train, sit in your little seat, and you got to walk up to it now because that's what they let you do. And you get in the train and you go up to a switch, and then you stop and you get out and you adjust the switch, and then you back up and you couple the cars and you pull forward, and you go to the next one and you get the switch, you back up again and you couple everything. It's a thinking man's game, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
And then you drive it to where it needs to go. You got to plan your route, and you got to go. And you got to watch out for signals. You have to follow all the rules. You can't speed or you don't get a high score. You got to be responsible.
Okay.
It's very good.
I have a hard time believing that, but okay.
And the trains are iconic. Like, if you even know anything about trains, which clearly you don't.
Clearly I don't.
The trains are iconic.
I got stopped by a train the other day in Circleville. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had to sit there for a little while.
I did.
Did you happen to enjoy the majesty?
No.
Of the train.
I was really mostly just annoyed.
It's how most of our freight moves across this great nation. I don't know if you know that.
I understand the importance of trains. I get it. Yes. Yes. It's just that the my encounters with trains is me trying to get somewhere in my automobile and having to stop and wait for the train to do its thing, which is go at a constant speed in a single direction. Uh, and yeah.
As someone who has like always admired trains growing up, and I had a whole new appreciation for trains once I traveled to Europe because they're actually like economical and work
And
and they're
nice.
fast and nice, right? Like, uh I really enjoy the non-US trains in here. Like there's a fair amount of US trains. Like most of the freight operations you do are either in Germany or the US. A lot of the passenger-based services are like in Britain, and it's just cool because I mean it's kind of cool to get to play with some of these trains. Some of these trains I've actually ridden on in real life, these like classic trains and everything. And it's just I don't know, it's just really neat. I don't know. I'm a weirdo, whatever. I enjoy trains. Train sim, go get it. Train sim, feel the rush.
uh, or
Uh
I don't know, play something exciting like Diablo 4. There you go.
I still haven't downloaded that.
Uh, I don't know if you've noticed, but Hogwarts Legacy is on sale, like 20% off on the
Oh,
Steam store.
we
Hmm.
promised, didn't we?
Hmm.
Oh
We
no.
did. We did.
Oh no.
We did. I actually I purchased it and played it for about an hour.
What, Hogwarts Legacy? You did it?
I did it. I did it.
Oh, we did?
I did
You
it.
did.
I did today. Today. That's what I did right
You
before this. Is I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. Uh,
Hogwarts Legacy
mhm.
is oh wow, that game is still
And it was,
$60?
so that's what the first. It's the first time it's gone on sale because Steam told me today, "Hey, buddy, it's on sale." Because I added it to my wish list
I know.
just so it was there, and I'm like, you know what, 20%. It's the first sale. Fuck it, I'll get it. And,
Speaking of the
mm,
Steam sale, I wanna I oh boy, I'm torn. I kinda wanna hear what you think, but we also promised people that we would buy this and play this. So should we wait for me to buy it and play it, or do you wanna talk about it now?
I've only played it for an hour.
And do you hate it?
N- it sure is talking at me.
I feel like games like this are gonna talk at you for the first hour.
Oh yeah, it's sure, and I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I could
Okay.
see if you're a Harry Potter fan, like this first hour, or like it's you get a letter to Hogwarts, something happens on the way, tutorial level, then you get to Hogwarts, right? Which is
Sure.
the thing. And like you're a student and you like have to go to class and talk to students. And I'm sure if you're like a fan of that, that's exactly what you want. I'm just playing this like I know somewhere down the line there's monsters for me to fight.
Okay. I feel like you gotta give it more than the
I
hour.
do. Oh, for sure. For 100%.
Alright.
Yeah.
So I will put a to-do list
Okay.
here because I
Okay.
get paid tomorrow. I
Okay.
will put a to-do here to grab that.
Okay.
But speaking of games in the Steam sale, have you heard of this game called Dredge?
I have that on my wish list, but I have not bought it yet.
All right,
Mostly
it's on
because
it's on sale.
I'm a little apprehensive
Okay.
about this. So I understand it's a boat fishing game with like eldritch horror.
Yeah, it's a fishing game that's also horror.
I need to look to see like are there like underwater sequences because I don't think I can handle that.
I don't think there are. I think you were on the surface the whole
Okay,
time.
okay, yeah,
Um, yeah. This has been one that I have heard people talk about playing, and I really really want to play it.
yeah.
Really, really. And it has like, and if you look at the Steam reviews, it has 12,500 reviews, and they're all overwhelmingly positive. Like it's very rare for a game to come along and be that good. But I'm gonna buy that. There's also another game out there. Have you heard about this Battle Bit Remastered?
No.
Okay, so are you familiar with the video game franchise Battlefield?
Yeah, yeah.
Battlefield's been around for a while. The last few iterations of Battlefield have sucked. They're buggy. People hate them. They've gotten better, but generally, like the Battlefield that I played when it first came out with Battlefield 1942 and then Battlefield 2, like those were iconic games. I personally feel that Battlefield 3 was the high point of the series, and then there was, like, Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, and they, like I don't know. They had a whole bunch of games that I much like Diablo, like, I tried them and I just checked out. Like, it's not the Battlefield I fell in love with. Well, anyway, there's a team of 4 developers that developed this game called BattleBit Remastered, and I'm pretty sure they developed the entire game out of spite because they have out Battlefield with this game. Now the graphics are, listen, they don't have a multi-million dollar
Yeah,
studio, so they're not
it's
going to have like 4K
it says
textures, but
low poly right in the description. Yeah.
you know what? It works, and I'm pretty sure it's voxel based. Like everything could be exploded, right? It's much like Teardown, where like everything can be destroyed. You can have huge 254 player battles, dedicated servers, like everything that Battlefield used to be. These 4 people made.
Blocky army dudes.
Right.
That's great.
But
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
The style works. And like everybody is raving about it because, it's not like it doesn't seem to suffer from like all of the bloat that all these other games have and like, you know, shooting people and they actually die. Like there's not a lot of bullshit and a lot of vehicles, high player counts. I don't know. Like I haven't bought it yet, but I'm pretty close because like it's all over my TikTok. There's so many stories that gets glowing reviews from like streamers and everything. And I don't know. It's on my list, but
Okay.
if you happen to read any gaming journalism sites, like I'm sure you'll come across an article about it. But it's just fascinating to me. This was developed by 4 people.
That's great. That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's just they were like, we're so sick of Battlefield shit. Like we're just gonna make Battlefield except better.
I'm watching a little bit of the video of the gameplay, and yeah, it looks very shooty man's. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's team based, vehicle objective based. Like it's not just like team deathmatch, right? It's got
No.
that Battlefield formula where like there's a huge map. That's why the player counts are so high. So like multiple squads of players will be fighting over different objectives at the same time. And your goal is to try to capture them all. So anyway, yeah, that's also it. Like I think that and Dredge and Hogwarts Legacy I'll probably pick up on the sale. Did you pick up anything else?
No, just Hogwarts at this point. But I thought about adding Dredge as well, just to.
Yeah, Dredge looks fun.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll stream that if I buy that.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, buddy, I think
We did it.
We've done enough. We did enough.
We podcasted.
We did a podcast.
We did a podcast. We're on the internet, doingtheirbest.com. You can send us an email, contact@doingtheirbest.com, he says with confidence. We have a Mastodon thing, doingtheir.best. You can find us on there, follow the show, stuff like that. Yeah. Thanks for listening.
All right, everybody.